Hi, this is JP Morgan. Today on the Slanted Lens, we're going to talk about camera and lens organization. Camera and lens organization. So let's get to it and see what we got. Most people start out with a single bag. Little messenger bag, got your camera, you got a couple of lenses. That's the way I started out with. Everything went in one bag, everything went on your shoulder, and everywhere you went, you had your bag and your couple of lenses. Well, then the day comes when you get some other lenses, and some other lenses, and some other, and some other, and some other lenses. And pretty soon, you can't put this all in a bag that you throw over your shoulder. But you get to a point where you have a lens case, and then you have a camera case. So all of these will go into a case. And then all of these will go into a case. So I decided to get all my lenses into two cases, 14 inches by 19 inches by 8 inches deep. This is my favorite SKB case by far. It's just a nice size. It's not too heavy to carry. It's got wheels on it so you can roll it. It's got a handle to come out so you can carry everything in it. It's just really my favorite case. So this is how I divided it up. I decided to put all my primes and my zooms into one case. This becomes really the lenses that I'm going to use the most, the ones that I'll have with me just about every time I shoot. If I'm going on a job, I'll take this case with me. I left a ghost lens here. As you can see right here, there's no lens right here, but there should be a lens here because this is the ghost lens. This is the 24mm that I hope Tamron makes really soon. Then I have a smaller SKB case. This is my second favorite case. It's the 2011-7, so 20 inches by 11 inches by 7 inches. And this becomes my telephoto case. If I'm gonna go out and be doing telephoto work, I'm gonna grab this case, take it with me. I may not take this case on every job, but this becomes the telephoto case. Those become my two cases. Now, how do we organize them in the cases? This is pretty important for me because one, I want to be able to get to them quickly and know what order they're in so that I know which lens is which. I don't want to have to be guessing. I want to have to keep pulling each one of them out. So I want them in an order that makes sense, smallest to largest, and I want to be able to grab them quickly. Now, in the past, when I did this, I would always do it with that foam, that pluck and pull apart foam that's got all kinds of cuts in it, and you can just pull out little sections of it. And you know what? That worked, and it was exciting to have. It allowed me to get things kind of where I wanted, but you know, the squares were not always exactly where I wanted them, where I'd tear things out, and then they would start to tear between the lenses, and it just didn't give any strength to be able to last very long. So after a while, I got tired of the pluck and pull foam. I wanted something more permanent and something I could design myself, which was thrilling to me when I met My Case Builder. So My Case Builder software is very directed towards types of cases. I can pull down the menu to start a new project. After I've logged in and created my new project, I'll say I'm going to use a 1914 case, 8 inches deep. They know that. It's an SKB case, it's in their menus. I can select that case. Once I select that case, it automatically knows all the things that I need to know about it, like there's notches here for the wheels. It's not going to let me put a lens in that corner that's too deep that's going to hit that notch that's going to need to be in there because of the wheels. So it knows the cases, so it gives you the parameters to work on and to work from so you don't have to worry about, you know, how this is going to fit into the case. Then you get to choose your shapes. It'll have a menu. In that menu you can choose already templates for different lenses, templates for different cameras, templates that they already have, pre-existing templates, which are going to be a lot of your common cameras and lenses. But if you hit a point where you don't have a lens that you really want, and I hit that on some of my lenses, is that you now just can create your own shape. So I simply take my lens, I measure across the lens so I can see the millimeters. I'm going to measure my lens shade because I want my lens shade in there. I want it to sit in the bottom of the cutout. So I always have my lens shade with my lens, and my lens will click into that lens shade when I set it down inside that slot. Helps keep it secure, and it works very nicely to have those two together. So I measure across the bottom so I get myself the diameter. And the minute I do that, I now need to decide if I want finger notches. Little notches along the side allow me to reach in and to grab those. And I can choose the notches, one on each side. Once I've done that now and set it on my template, and I've done that for each one of my lenses, now those finger notches, I don't want to line those finger notches up to each other because that's going to kill too much space. So I take my lenses, I rotate them so that those finger notches are dying in the dead space, square space that's dead outside of the circle. And I can have a spot for those finger notches to drop into. I'll do some rectangles for like my 7200 because the case isn't deep enough for this to stand up vertically in, but I'll lay that down. I won't put finger notches on that one because it's easy to grab this by the handle here, I can pull it out like that, and it's not hard to get it in and out of there, so I don't really need finger notches for that. If I have a piece of equipment that just does not match any of the normal lenses or cameras out there, I can take any shape that I want. I can make a laser cut to put that piece of equipment in there. I simply take a picture of it, I upload the picture, and then I outline it just like you would in Photoshop to outline something where you're going to put composite. It doesn't have to be super exact. You're not trying to get into every little nook and cranny. It can be a little general. So then I'll go to the 3D view. Now in the 3D view, I can see exactly what this is going to look like. If I have anything that's cutting too deep and cutting through the bottom of my case, it's going to show me that and gives me an idea of what my insert's going to look like when it's absolutely done. If there are a few mistakes in your design, they are super, super accommodating about taking a look at it, changing it, and sending you out a new insert. They want you to be happy. As soon as I like where everything's at, I hit save. Then my case builder ships it out and it arrives at my house. I think somebody's at the door. Whoa! It's our My Case Builder inserts already. That's incredible. The UPS person looks a lot like Emerald. It must just be a coincidence. Okay, it's got the case builder case in. The inserts. Oh, man, that is dense foam. I'm just kidding. Actually, it's really light. Okay, so here it is. I haven't seen him yet. I truly haven't seen him yet. So let's see what we got. So I got my 150 to 600 millimeter lens. Yeah, nice. And my 100 to 400. My 1.4 teleconverter. 2x teleconverter, and 2 pockets for some other things. Like it. Now, this is so awesome. These are all of my lenses in 2 cases. It's just beautiful. I think I'm gonna cry. 70 to 200. A place for a lens that's gonna be wider than a 35. Not that they make anything like that, but it sure would be great if they did. Then we have our 35, our 45, our 85, our 90, 24 to 70, 15 to 30, and a couple of spots to put some things. And there we go. Yes. That is just so fabulous. So there you have it. My telephoto kit, my standard focal length kit, and we're ready to rock and roll. I just love this connection between SKB and Case Builder because you can take these cases, design exactly what you want to go in them, and then you get an insert that allows you to put your lenses and things exactly the way you want to have access to them. I mean, this is just fabulous because I can just get in here and I know it goes by focal length in a circle. So check out My Case Builder where you can design and put together your own custom case for the things that you want to carry in your SKB case. So keep those cameras rolling and keep on clicking. At the bottom of each one of our videos, there's 3 little dots. Click on that and it shows you a translation. Click on the translation and it takes you to where you can enter the language. Spanish is what we're concentrating on. Go to the Spanish and it shows you the closed caption. You don't have to sit there and translate each line listening to me and then try to write that down or translate it into the lesson. No, you look at the closed caption line by line, it's already written out, and you just simply translate it. We're asking our audience to come and join us and translate our videos so we can get them into Spanish language. We want the Spanish speakers of the world to have the Slanted Lens at their fingertips. We'll see who's translating and who's becoming a top contributor here at the Slanted Lens, and we'll give you a shout out. We may even give you more than that. So get over and start translating. Help us to get the Slanted Lens material into the Spanish language. We'd like to be popping up in your social media, so make sure you subscribe, follow us, and like us on all of our platforms. We got a lot of exciting things coming here on the Slanted Lens. Leave a comment. Let us know what you're thinking about the content that we're doing. Let us know about your cases, the things you're trying to get. Let us know the strangest thing you've ever had to make a case to be able to put your equipment in, or what equipment piece you've had to put into a case that was really weird. Let us know that too, but make sure you follow us because your grandma is. Keep those cameras rolling, keep on clicking. So we got a package here, it sounds like, at the door. Nope, no package.